Say people go. This particular time was extra special.
Okay, so right about now you're probably thinking, MeatCranium, why are you showing us bags that the food is still in? Why does it look like such crap on your board? Aren't you gonna arrange it to make it look better? No, I'm kind of proving a point here. I'm gonna be making the most succulent, most beautiful burger that you probably have ever seen on YouTube. They've never done a burger like this. And here's the thing, bread on this burger will do nothing but insult this burger. So I'm gonna lay this on some lettuce. You can either have it either open-faced or you can wrap it in lettuce and eat it like that. But I think that putting this burger into bread and eating it will probably take away from it. So just take a look at this video, the rest of it, and enjoy. This is all made with leftovers, except the cheese and the veggies. But all the meat is all leftovers, stuff I already had in the fridge. Let's get started. Alright, so the meat that I have, some beef sausage, I have some leftover brisket, and what I cut off of there, that's what I use to grind up to make this burger. Plus, the chain that comes alongside of a beef loin, I cut that off, and that's what's going for this burger as well. So this is like a steak burger, and so let's get that ground up.
Like brothers in blood, sisters who ride, and we swore on the night, we friends who we die. The changing of winds and the way water flows, life is short as the falling snow. And now I'm gonna miss you, I know. When I'm
Another thing I might forget about, don't pack your burger really tight, compact it really tight. Leave it, kind of loose. When you bite into your burger, you want it to just like disintegrate into your mouth. You just don't want it to disintegrate on the grill. So you want to compact it just tight enough where it's going to stay together for a couple of flips.
Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. But clearly I don't see myself up on the list. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I want something just like this. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oh, I want something just like this. In the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls a suit before he lives. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits.
Alright, so I got some beer. What I'm going to do with the beer is I'm going to slice up the shallots and the peppers, and I'm going to put it in the cast iron skillet, and I'm going to saute them. I'm going to pour 12 ounces of a dark amber beer inside, and I'm going to let it reduce down, and it's going to be so succulent. I'm also going to add a little bit of garlic to that. That's going to be a topping for that burger. Alright y'all, so while I wait for the oil to heat up, what you're going to look for is ripples in that oil. Do about 2 tablespoons of oil in the bottom of your cast iron skillet. I may have put a little bit too much, but it's okay because we're going to be putting a 12-ounce bottle of beer in there. I think it's about ready. Okay, so I just got the onions on. I'm going to let them caramelize a little bit, then I'll add the peppers, and then I'll add the garlic, then I'll pour that 12-ounce bottle of beer in there. While I'm doing that, I'm going to keep the cold stuff, like the meat and stuff, inside the fridge, and I'm going to bring that out. It's going to take probably about 20 minutes for the shallots, the peppers, and the beer to kind of all caramelize and all kind of come together. That's going to be the topping, or that's going to be something that's going to complement this burger. The shallots still got a little bit longer to go. Alright, so now I just poured that Guinness Drought beer in there. You want to kind of go with a darker beer. It adds more rich flavor to it. I'm going to let that sit there and simmer for a little bit. Let that alcohol render out. Let it thicken up some. And I'm going to put the meat on. I'm going to get those burgers on, the brisket, the pulled pork, and whatever else I'm missing. Then I'm going to put the eggs on pretty much kind of like last thing. I'll put the eggs on. Alright.
Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. But clearly I don't see myself up on the list. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Alright, so everything's cooking. I already moved, I shut the left side of the grill completely off. I've moved the pulled pork and the brisket over to the off side so we can just stay warm. I still have the peppers, shallots with the beer. It's still caramelizing and reducing. I put that sausage in there. I just use a nice little touch. And the burger's got maybe about a few more minutes to go. I'm gonna put some cheese on there and we're gonna assemble this.
The kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk?
Alright, I moved those sausages out of the peppers and shallot. I forgot to do the eggs, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to crack those eggs. I'm going to get a couple of eggs fried up right now.
Bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this.
Alright y'all, everything's done. It's time to get this thing assembled. Alright, so now the only question becomes is, can I actually bite this thing? 5 meat colossal sandwich, because I consider an egg, I consider that meat. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to tackle this. I'm gonna try to wrap this thing up best way I can. Let me fold this like this right here, fold this right here like that right there, get up underneath. Alright, here I go. Should be eaten with a fork and knife, but I'm pretty daring. This is a filthy, nasty, sexy, disgusting, delicious, everything, any word you can think of, that's what this is. That beer braised, shallots and peppers. You could taste the beer, but everything got rendered out. Absolutely phenomenal. That's what set this burger apart from any other burger I've ever had. I cooked it. The inside is about a medium. I like it usually about a rare, medium rare. But that medium, that's just fine the way it is. Absolutely life-changing. Y'all need to try this. I'm serious. It is that good. 5 meats. I mean, look, I'll see y'all next week. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell to get notifications every time I do this stuff. Ciao. Alright, so before I shred anything with my, before I grind anything inside my grinder, what I do is I put all those pieces into the fridge and let them get really cold. Because because the meat will go through that shredder. I keep saying shredder. We'll keep going through the bottom. We'll keep going.
Like brothers in blood, sisters you ride, and we swore on the night, we friends till we die. The changing of winds and the way water flows.